Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Max McAllister from Traction Dynamics. Yeah, I wanted to have a little video today to kind of point out something that I have found is not so obvious to owners of the new 2018 Goldwing. And what I wanted to talk about, I touched on in an early video more than a year ago, was the icons for your rear suspension preload adjuster. These little guys over here in the corner. So the problem that I keep coming across that I just want to reiterate to people is, what does that thing mean? Now, on the surface, they give you these icons that represent, you find in your vehicle setting menu for suspension preload. What this is just initial pressure on the rear shock absorber spring. Okay, so this you can increase depending on the load on the motorcycle. Now they have icons here that represent one person riding alone, one person with some luggage, two people with no luggage, and two people with luggage. All right, now what I want to stress to you is, what is a person? All right, I keep running across this. People will come in, and even after we've upgraded their suspension, they'll put that thing on two up with luggage and make the bike really super stiff for no reason. Now, what does one person mean? It could mean anything. There's a range of riders that own this motorcycle that weigh anywhere from 130 pounds to 330. We've done suspension for a guy that weighed 430 one time before, so what does one mean? One means nothing. This is literally one of the biggest downgrades Honda did to this motorcycle. It's just a stupid system. I mean, one what? We have a husband and wife that weigh 300 pounds, and we have single riders that weigh 300 pounds. This should mean nothing to you at all. You can select amongst those icons based on how you like the feeling of your bike, okay? And if you'll recall, I had an earlier video that goes into an in-depth explanation of how the rear preload adjuster works. And if you'll recall, it's the exact same parts that Honda had from 2001 to 2017, except they had a nice system that went from 0 to 25, where you could just select a number. And that actually, totally intuitive, simple to understand. Anybody can figure it out. But they don't have that on this bike. And it's important to understand that the difference between the one icon, which we're going to call 1 on the old scale of 1 to 25, and the one up with luggage icon is number 14 on the old scale. So if you're a person who's upgraded the suspension on your motorcycle, you'll probably never even need that setting. Most of the people that rode a bike with our suspension on it in the past, on the previous model, rode it between 5 and 10. So just understand that the biggest jump is when you go to 1 up with luggage. You'll get a huge jump in the stiffness on the rear of the bike. Then secondly, the 2 up icon goes to 24.5 on the old scale, and 2 up with luggage is 25. So effectively, no one can tell the difference in either of the 2 up settings. So you have 3 effective settings: the one with one person, one up with luggage, and the other 2 are the same. But just think of them as 1, 2, and 3, and that's it, because that's all you get. They're not spaced well. Honda did a really bad job with this particular feature. But just remember, just because you and your wife are riding the bike doesn't mean you need 2 up to select that icon. Select an icon that feels best to you, right? And that's the setting you want to work with. So, all right, I'm Max. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll keep this cool content coming, and please share this video with your friends, and don't forget to give me a like.